Hello and welcome back to another one of our guides here on FS25. This one we're going to be taking a look at the dairy. By the end of the video, hopefully you'll know how to place them if they're not in the map already, what you need for running it, what they produce, and if we can, what production we can put that end product into to increase profit even more. So let's get started. If the production is on the map already, it will be in this menu here and in the own section. If it is on the map but you don't own it, it will be across in this available section. As you can see, we've got the sawmill on the map, but we don't own it. If it isn't on the map, we can go into the store, into the other section and construction. And there it is there. We've got one at $210,000. I think there is another one that is smaller. There we go, 36,000 litres, but it produces 10 times less, requires 10 times less. Overall, it's probably better to go for the bigger one, just because of the amount you can produce and the potential for it. So it is much small, well, not much smaller compared to the other ones. The big dairy is quite small as it is, but I would say instead of paying the 36,000, it's probably better to go for the bigger one here, which is $210,000. So taking a look at the dairy here, we can see we've got several things that we can actually produce. Minimal incoming products, but a lot of outgoing. So let's go through them. We've got buffalo milk bottled. This requires buffalo milk. We will do the prices as we go because there's quite a lot to do here. So we need 10 litres of buffalo milk, and that's going to create 20 litres of buffalo milk bottled. That's going to run 144 times a month for a cost of $192 a month. This means you need 1,440 litres of buffalo milk in every month to keep it running. That's going to produce 2,880 litres of buffalo milk bottled. The best price we've got for that is $8,142 per 1,000 litres, which means $22,797 profit a month. That is based on a game in easy mode. The price will reduce if you're in medium or hard modes. So that is the best price in easy mode. So that is the best price you can get in the game. Looking here at buffalo mozzarella, we need 3 litres of buffalo milk and it produces 2 litres of buffalo mozzarella. It's $192 a month and it's going to do 480 of them cycles. So based on that, we need 1,440 litres of buffalo milk in. That's only going to produce 960 litres of buffalo mozzarella. But the best price for that is $24,525 per 1,000 litres. So based on that 960 litres, we should get around $22,072 per month in profit. If we look at buffalo milk here from the butter, 3 litres of buffalo milk to 45 litres of butter. That's going to happen 52.8 times a month at $192. So you need 158 litres of buffalo milk every month, and that's going to produce 2,376 litres of butter. The best price for butter we've found, $3,663. There is not a difference between the butter from buffalo milk, goat milk, or normal milk. It is all the same price. It is just classed as butter when you come to sell it. It is just what you put in. So this is buffalo milk. You need goat milk for this one, and normal milk from your dairy cows. So butter is just butter in the game. This is just purely for this production. You have the 3 different inputs from the 3 different milk producing animals. So with the best price there, $8,424 for your buffalo milk. Goat's milk, you need 2,232 litres of goat's milk in. It's going to produce 7,440 litres of butter out. $3,663 for the best price is $27,106. So goats seem well worth it. Butter from milk. We need 7,200 litres of milk every month to make 6,240 litres, so slightly less from what you put in there. But the best price, $3,663 per 1,000 litres, you're looking at $22,710 every month. So moving on to cheese now, we've got 3 litres of milk to 2 litres of cheese, 1,320 times per month, for only a cost of $24. So we need 3,960 litres of milk in, and that makes 2,640 litres of cheese per month. At $5,886 per 1,000 litres for the best price is $15,303 per month. Chocolate, we do need an additional product here, 1 litre of milk and 1 litre of sugar creates 1 litre of chocolate, and that's going to happen 2,520 times a month for a cost of $24. So 2,520 litres of milk and sugar each in makes 2,520 litres of chocolate out. $6,480 per 1,000 litres is the best price we found, so that gives you $16,200 profit per month. Goat milk bottled, we need 10 litres of goat milk in, gives you 20 litres of goat milk bottled out for a cost of $96 per month, and 144 times that cycle is going to run. That means we need 1,440 litres of goat milks in, and 2,880 litres of bottled goat milk out at $6,900 per 1,000 litres at the best price. That's $19,320 per month. Goat's cheese, we are almost there. So you need 2,880 litres of goat's milk in every month to make 5,760 litres of goat's cheese. $5,754 per 1,000 litres was the best price we found, so that's $32,797 per month profit. And finally, milk bottled. We need 4,800 litres of milk in every month, gives us 9,600 litres of bottled milk. $1,896 per 1,000 litres is the maximum price we found, so that gives you $18,201 in total every month. Now from these, you can either choose to store, to sell, or to distribute. So this is one of the ones that you can distribute with. So if we choose chocolate, because we know the cereal factory, you need chocolate here for the recipe. So if we pick chocolate and set it to storing, it will mount up in here. So as you can see, we've got room for 30,000 litres of chocolate. Once that reaches the maximum, it will still keep running and cost you the monthly cycle, but it won't produce anything if the outgoing area is full. Same as if the incoming materials is empty and you haven't stopped the production, it will still keep running and charging you the monthly cost, but it won't produce anything. But if you change to selling every in-game hour or 24 hours, it will sell what you've got in the outgoing section. So if we had, for chocolate, because we are going to get 2,520 litres of chocolate a month, so we're going to have 2,520 litres here. It will sell it at either the best price or the closest sell point to you. If we choose distributing, when it reaches a certain amount in here, it's going to distribute that chocolate from here to the cereal factory. Or if there's another production that takes it and is running, it will distribute it to there. But bear in mind, there is a cost for distributing. So if you are placing the productions down on the map, keep them close together, because distributing costs you money. I don't know if it's based on a percentage plus distance or if it is just distance, but I know it gets very expensive. So if you've got your dairy at one corner of the map, say the bottom left corner, and you have your cereal factory at the top right corner, it's at the opposite ends of the map from each other, it's going to cost you a fortune to distribute that items because it will charge you. So bear that in mind. It might be worthwhile just keeping it to storing and moving it yourself, get a full load on a trailer, and then move it to the other production that you need, say from here to the cereal factory. So bear that in mind, distributing the products do cost money, it is not free, and depending on how far away it is from the productions to each other production, it will cost even more. So just bear that in mind when you go to place them. But looking at the raw materials here, we have some buffalo mozzarella, buffalo milk bottled, butter, cheese and chocolate, and goat's milk bottled, goat's cheese and goat's milk. As you can see, they're all 1,000 litres, so the pallet will not spawn until that 1,000 litres has been reached. If you've got 999 litres, the pallet won't spawn, and you need to keep this production running or feed it more materials to make that last 1 litre to get the pallet. You would tip the incoming materials in here at the back with a trailer tipping icon. And in the black and yellow marked box here, this is where the products are spawned once they are made, once you've got the 1,000 litre pallets. So if that area does get full, you can move them out of the way to spawn more, make room for more pallets. If you forget about it, as I said earlier, the production will still cost you money if it's full or empty, but it won't run, creating no product for you, so you're essentially losing money for it. The only difference with the spawning pallets, when you've got the goat's milk here at the goat's pen, It will show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 of these milk bottles, but it won't be a full pallet. It's the same with if you have chickens with the eggs, like we had eggs over there at the bakery. It will show sections of the pallet as it spawns and it creates more and more. But for the productions, you do need the full amount of the pallet before it will spawn, so just bear that in mind. There's just a bit of difference between the animal pens. Spawning things like the sheep with the wool, it'll spawn sections of wool at a time and not the full pallet. So just bear that in mind. The production isn't broken, you just need the full 1,000 litres before the pallet will be spawned. So hopefully that's shown you enough about the dairy and the production profits you can get from it and what you need to put in, what you can get as a final result as well. So if you liked the video, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That keeps you up to date with any videos we post in future, whether it's guides, let's plays, or even live streams. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon in the next one.